Hello everybody, welcome back to my budgeting channel. My name is Janet and I am on a mission in order to become debt-free. I recently had posted my debt confession. If you haven't seen that video yet, I will link it up in the description. It will give you a transparent view on how much we owe, and I am doing weekly budgeting for my husband and I income. We have one joint account. I look after all of the budget and the bills and absolutely everything. So if that's what you're interested in, let's get started. All right, this week we are working on May 17th to May 23rd. I always do our paydays on Tuesdays. My husband gets paid every Tuesday, twice a month, and then I have been paying myself on Tuesdays as well, just so that we keep it consistent. So my husband's paycheck was $1,717.05. I did sell, I think it was 2 items actually, for $67, because I have been adding to our savings challenge with everything that I have for rollover and with what I have been selling out of my home. So that total comes to $1,784.05. So we just have 2 bills that are coming out. Like I mentioned, I am going to be changing my Spotify payment, but in order to do that, I need to cancel it and then resubscribe, and I will be doing that on June 1st. And then all of our bills will be coming out on the 1st of the month. And so this paycheck, though, is going to be used to pay Spotify, which is $16.79, and the side-by-side as well for $203.10. And these are the dates that they will be coming out of our account. These come out automatically from our bank account. And then that totals up $219.89. And that leaves us with $1,564.16. And then, as you guys know, Jimmy will always receive $200 for the 2 weeks out of his pay. So $200 will come out of that amount. And then our cash envelopes are $100 for groceries, $40 for gas, and $10 for each personal and eating out. I am contemplating on increasing my gas, I'll be honest, because I feel like I am running short on that amount. And I would increase it probably to like $60 or $70 because our gas prices are once again going up. And we do live a half an hour outside of a major city. So I usually go to town once or twice a week. But that alone is over $40 if I do go twice. And I always like to have gas in my car in case of emergency, because there is no amenities where I live. We have like 200 houses and that is it, only houses. So if there is an emergency and I do need to drive to the hospital, I need to have gas. So I am thinking of upping my gas for next week, possibly to $60 or $70 as well. So that total there is $360. And remaining is $1,204.16. And that amount we will be actually stuffing our sinking funds. So sinking funds, I always explain this, will be different for everybody. What our sinking funds is right now, I divide them into 2 categories, is long-term and short-term. So the long-term is more or less once a year that I save up for, or something long-term. And my short-term sinking funds are envelopes that I constantly put in and take out of on a weekly basis even. So that is kind of how we divided them up, or I should say I look after all of the budgeting and absolutely everything. And I have been loving that system. It's been working really well to divide it up into those 2. I also have a binder for all of my savings challenges, and that binder just includes savings challenges, and that's it. So that's been working for me. It's totally up to you. I recommend just starting out with 1 binder, and as you go on, you will realize what envelopes you need. Like even now, I'm realizing after 2 or 3 months of starting this, of envelopes that I need. So I need another one for pet emergencies, support small businesses as well, and holidays. I'm realizing that I don't have a holidays envelope where I can pull from as far as like a Father's Day gift, Valentine's Day, Easter. Like our kids are all adult kids, but we still want to have some sort of like holiday money put aside, or I do, for those holidays. So those are the ones that I still need to add as time goes on. But in medical, we are adding $30. Costco will be adding their normal $50. Renos gets $100 every week, and that goes towards our home renovations. My husband is very handy, so luckily we don't have to get contract work. Jimmy is able to do everything himself, but we still have to pay for materials. Beauty is getting its weekly $20. Birthdays is getting $50, and this will be the last big deposit in birthdays, because 3 out of our 4 children have birthdays in May, and the last one is at the very end of the month. So after that has been cash deposited into my envelope, then I will take that $200 and deposit it into the bank and make an e-transfer, and then this amount will be decreased going forward. It's just that I started this in February, this cash stuffing, so I really had to put some large amounts right away in order to have like birthday money for May already. But now I will be on like the right track. Like our anniversary is over with, the birthdays are over with, and we can just kind of move forward and start stuffing amounts that are like reasonable, instead of having such a large amount every week for birthdays. I'm not exactly sure what that amount will be in birthdays yet. Probably between $20 and $25 is what I'm guessing. Travel gets $30. Pets is getting $30. Date night is getting $15. Our anniversary envelope is getting $10. Janet's envelope is getting $20. And taxes and Apollo is getting $10 each. Now, taxes is to get our tax preparation done. We rarely have to pay taxes back, but this money just goes towards the preparation of getting it done. And Apollo is our online streaming company that we go through. I will have it linked in the description, because I do get a lot of questions about that. If you are interested, you can get it anywhere in the world. I am in Canada, and I pay about $200 per year in order to get Apollo. It is the best. We get by far more channels than cable ever did. We get movies. We get absolutely everything. News, sports, everything. So highly recommend it. They do, I believe, have a free trial as well, and I will have it all linked in the description for you. Car maintenance is getting $30. Car registration is getting $10, and emergency fund is a new envelope that we just started. If you would have watched me receive all of my nice new sleek envelopes from Save with Tea, I did that in one of my recent videos. I will link it up here in the cards if you haven't seen that, but I did swap out those envelopes, and I added a new envelope of emergency fund, and that will be getting $30. So that is $445. And then we are moving on to our savings challenges, which is Christmas is getting $20. Our 1,000 savings challenge and our small savings challenge that we're doing right now comes from the money of things that I sell and whatever I have rollover money for that week. But the 1,000 savings challenge is $65, and my small savings challenge will get $2, which equals $87, and I have $672.16. Of that, I will be putting towards $600 towards debt. So I have decided on that. And the $72 I will just leave in my account as a buffer. All right, moving on. The great thing about this this budget planner, I got this off of Etsy. It's always linked in the description as well. And it has a tracker for you to get your denominations for all of your bills. And this is how I figure out what bills that I need, whether it's a $20 bill or tens, in order for me to stuff my cash envelopes. Because obviously, if I got like, 5 $100 bills and, 5 20s, it just wouldn't work out for me to put all of the money that I am allocating in my envelopes. I need to have some sort of form in order to get that organized to give to the teller when I withdraw my money. So this works out perfectly. So medical is getting a 20 and a 10. Costco is getting a 50. Renos is getting 100. Beauty is getting 20. Birthdays is getting 50. Travel is getting a 10 and a 20, and same with pets. And then our date night is getting a 10 and a 5. Anniversary is 10. Janet is 20. Taxes and Apollo are both getting 10. Car maintenance is a 20 and a 10. Car registration is a 10. Emergency fund is a 20 and a 10. Christmas is 120, And for our 1,000 envelope or 1,000 savings challenge, it is getting 320s and a 5. And then I just did my cash envelopes below. Groceries will be getting 250s, gas 220s, and each personal and eating out is getting one $10 bill. And then I just double check my math at the bottom when I need $100 bill and the totals amount, and that all equals $6.90. And then I do have a toonie in my wallet, as you can see, the $2 down below. So that is how I figure out my weekly budget in order to stuff all of my envelopes on a weekly basis. So using this really helps. Like I had mentioned before, I did have a DIY one that I started with, and that was okay, but definitely I highly recommend grabbing a budgeter of some sort. This one on Amazon here in Canada was only like $12 or $13, and I've already gone through 2 or 3 months worth, and I would say I probably have another 2 or 3 months, so it's probably 6 months worth of budgeting. So it is a great start. Highly recommend it. It makes it easy. I do want to do like a beginner's episode as well too for those that are starting out, because this was new to me, and I watched the other YouTubers for probably 2 months at least and watched them consistently before I knew what I was going to be doing and how I was going to be creating my budget. And of course, having money left over that I didn't feel like all my money was going towards debt, I was still able to save for things like my nails or things for myself if I wanted something, or, you know, a vacation or anything like that. I was still able to pay off my debt and still have those luxuries still accounted for and budgeted for that I wasn't missing out on. So that I think is important with budgeting as well. And that is one thing that cash budgeting has got me on top of, is I can still enjoy my life. I can still get my nails done. I don't have to cut out absolutely everything in my life. I just need to get on top of my budgeting. And that is exactly what I do here. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I love chatting with you all. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.